Greetings, my fellow citizens, Rwandans, brothers and sisters. I come again to condemn those who have done very bad things for our country, who had pushed people to fled, and many hundreds of Rwandans are yet in exile. I will not give up with condemning the bad method of governance in Rwanda before 1994, where we have choice to negotiate and to respect negotiation. And we have not done that. Some parties, political parties, have chosen to prepare and to lead genocide against Tutsi. They thought they could just succeed in the war with RPF. Today, the 13th May, it is my day. I remember how I left my country. Today I want to tell to Rwandans refugees that we have not left our country because of RPF, but because of what we have been told since 19, when RPF began the war. They have been telling us that they are not Rwandans, that they are killing, that they are bad fellows, that they are many things they have told that have frightened our minds, and we have left the country with that fear. That fear is again with you. It is in you. Where you are in Mozambique, in Malawi, in South Africa, in Lesotho, in everywhere, you have that fear. That fear leads you to not like the diaspora, not like Rwanda, not like the embassies of Rwanda, and you are building the idea of living eternally in exile because of RPF. But it is a very bad choice. RPF is leading our country, and he did a war. He liberated the people. You know, it was a good reason, because if we know very well the history of our country, Tutsis were they were not good treated. They were not well living in their country as citizens. They had right to be liberated. We did not understand that there was something missing in our country. Now we know that. Why are you going to continue to refuse to understand that genocide against Tutsi is a very it is not something we have to joke with. I ask you, think twice and know that power, that regime who had who was teaching the people to hate RPF, to hate Inkotanyi. It is the same today with you in exile, who is saying it is an opposition. They are not politician oppositions. They are haters. And the big haters are in the West, in Europe, in America. Those had responsibilities in our country. You are children of those people who fled our country the first day because they were in power. They had means enough to take plane to fly to Europe. Many of us used food, were walking months and months through the jungle, escaping the war till where you are in Africa. We have to say the truth to our children that the big responsibilities of the horror of our country, it is up to the regime of MRND and their Interahamwe. If you had no responsibility in that party, you were not Interahamwe, you were not a director in, and you had no responsibility. Why today you cannot separate, you cannot say that I am not with those guys who did bad things for our country, and try to get in touch with your country today. Remember, exile must end, but it will not end with the war. It will end with democracy. That is my fight. That is what I invite you today to educate our children. Those who are joking with our history, trying to say to suffer. Those who are shouting, they are not them, those who are suffering. We are suffering. We, the peasant, the people who had followed the Exifar and Interahamwe in the bush. Today it is time to take our rights, to return our home, to get in touch with our country. My invitation, I ask you to respect it, and we teach our children that we have right to return in our country and not to follow the people who were on with the responsibilities in our country. And you who are in Europe, in America, you are every time with those genocidaires. You are sharing parties, you are discussing politics, but you don't dare to tell them that they are faulty. I ask every Rwandan being in Europe, in America, not to share with our life. Yes, we can live with them, but we have to tell them the truth, that they are responsible of the atrocities in our country, and they have to beg to apologize. That's why I have prepared a website to help everybody who wants to share information and to ask those people to get out of their where they are hiding their face and pushing their children to go and to say what they don't know. I have a pity with those children, and I warn again them that I will not give up with giving them my advices. We love them, and we love our country. Thank you.